Hello everyone, this is Jeremy with Coding Contraptions, helping you to connect with your coding future. So today I'm going to talk about the habit loop. And there are 4 steps to the habit loop. There's the cue, which is you see something, you smell something, you hear a certain sound, and it brings a craving. For example, if you see an ice cream cone and you remember last time it tasted good and you start craving it again, then you're going to want to go ahead and maybe have a response and go buy yourself an ice cream cone. Or say you hear the beginning of a beautiful song that reminds you of something that you did like 20 years ago, just a nice drive in the country that you had before. That might response might be that you want to go to make that same drive again, just to kind of relive those experiences, be nostalgic. And the reward is the good feeling you get. So every habit that anyone has, almost always there's a reward. There are a few habits that probably fall outside of that, but for the most part, there has to be some type of reward, or else you're not going to want to do it. So the reason I bring this up today is that as I'm going through the book, it really occurred to me that as you're programming, you should try to find something that is a reward for you doing your programming. So maybe you program for an hour and your reward is to give yourself 5 minutes of television or a video game or whatever. Try to link it with something. It's just my thought for the day. Everybody has to find their own path, but I just think that for me, I found it very helpful that when I'm done performing something that's maybe difficult, even making YouTube videos, I typically give myself some time to just relax and watch some television. So whatever your reward would be for that, it just helps you to want to do it the next time and continue to move forward with your dreams. So that's it for the encouragement portion of the video. So I'm going to finish up talking about my first web page that I made. Again, I'm pretty proud of this. It just came out looking very, very nice. I like how the design looks. So in this video, we're going to cover changing the format as the size of your screen changes, and also the Order Now button right here. So let's get to it. So as you can see right here, there's the Order Now. There's all the different styles, and the .order now is a class. And so you go down here and you can see where it references a class, right? Class equals Order Now. And up here again, class equals Order Now. So whenever I make a change up here, for example, if I make this, I don't know, say green, I save that, and then go over here, refresh. It's going to change that to green. And I can put it back to white. Save that, go back, and now it's back to white. So just kind of covering the basics of classes. Again, not a tutorial, just kind of something that, it's just nice to know. So also, I have here that what I did in this particular design was I found out by trial and error what size was best for me to remove that middle section, because it is kind of a filler. There's no order information. There's just this little blurb down there. It looks very nice. I think it adds a lot to the website, but again, it's not really really necessary. So as you can see, I have here this max width is 1105 px. So that means when the screen is 1105 or bigger, it has that middle section in there. When it gets smaller than that, then that middle section goes away. It'll display none for quail pick, right? So it basically removes the quail picture. So here we go. I'll go ahead and take a look here, and we'll inspect it. And you can see that the box model here. And the overall size, I should show it up here, is, or at least it's this one, the actual, there we go. So the overall size is 1781 from the left to right. So as I go and I squeeze this down, it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. When I go to 1150, right there, you see it? It goes bigger, bigger, bigger. Okay. So it's actually having about 1100. I don't know why it's not doing 1150. So anyway, but the idea is that when it gets smaller, that actually disappears. Might be a little bit of a lag in it or something going on there. But anyway, that's the idea. So we're going to use this a lot when you're making things for cell phones or um, very small screens. When the screen's smaller, you just have to reposition things. There's lots of little things you can do to make it more responsive. But this is a very basic thing that I did in this first website. I've been able to do more complicated things in future ones that I'm going to be looking at. But anyway, that kind of covers that idea. So I'm going to go ahead and end the coding portion right there. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up with a website I'm working on that is the one I've wanted to do almost since the beginning. It's about physics, and I want to make a website that covers how to solve physics problems by just you put in the information that you have, and then it gives you the results that you need. And so this is kind of my big project I'm working on for the long term. I'll probably have a lot of other things to talk about before I finish this. Might be a lifelong project, I don't know. But anyway, so right now I'm working on mechanics, and I'm going to start with, again, I'll change all these labels later, but I'm just getting the basic framework down. I'll go to vector addition, and then this is where I'm going to add up to 10 vectors to get one final result in vector. All the time in physics, when I studied physics, that was a very common problem that we had to do. So hopefully this will just help people with that, and it's just interesting. I find it very, I guess, intriguing to work through this. So anyway, hey, take care, everybody. Good seeing you again, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.